A trip to the dentist can be a daunting one, but for one lady, the idea was so terrifying, she decided to take matters into her own hands, pulling her own teeth out rather than visit her local surgery.
But after constant teasing and a lifetime of pain, Sarah Balch decided that she'd hit her limit and sought help from Nik and Eva Speakman.
When I look in the mirror, I don't like what I see. It's disgust more than anything.
Sarah Balch hates her smile. She suffers from an unusual condition which means she can't grow all her adult teeth, so still has some baby teeth. This has not only affected her confidence, but her career. Sarah worked as a singer at holiday parks, but left when she overheard the crowd bullying her.
They were basically taking the mick out of me and saying, oh, she looks like Quasimodo, have you seen the state of her teeth? I just remember like feeling really embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, how many other people think that?
Sarah could easily have dental treatment to correct her smile, but after a bad experience at the dentist when she was 13, she now refuses to go.
He said, oh, if it keeps hurting, just raise your hand and I'll stop. I was like, right, OK. So he carried on, and it was really hurting at this point, so I raised my hand, and he just ignored me, he just kept going, and he kept saying, we're nearly done, nearly done. And at this point, I was crying. I just remember leaving and absolutely hysterical.
Sarah's developed a phobia of visiting the dentist and has even gone to extreme measures to avoid going.
I can't even think about going into a surgery. My chest feels like it closes up, and you just feel panicky. It's horrible. A lot of my teeth have now got holes in. Some of them are half fallen out. I've had abscesses before. I've actually pulled teeth before, so that I haven't had to go to a dentist when they've hurt. That can lead to things like sepsis, which can be lethal, really. Yeah, I am potentially putting my life at risk by not going to a dentist, yeah.
We've sent the Speakmans to try and help Sarah overcome this phobia, and in order to gauge how extreme her anxiety is, they take her to a dental practice.
On an anxiety scale out of 10, how do you feel looking at the dentist?
Probably about a 6 at the moment.
6?
Yeah.
How would you feel going in? Could you do that?
Yeah.
Sarah nervously enters the practice, but how will she feel once she sees the dentist's chair?
How do you feel?
No.
You can't. Okay.
Sorry, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, that's why we're here today, to stop that from happening. Sarah, that's the last time you're going to feel like that in with anything to do with dentists.
Okay.
Let's go outside. Let's go outside and get some air. Come on.
It's clear Sarah desperately needs help, so the Speakmans start the therapy by taking her back to the moment she first developed the phobia.
When you think about that memory, is there a specific picture that comes to mind?
Yeah, it's a guy like that, a light behind him, so I can't really see his face, and just this sharp tool coming at me.
I'm going to show you something. I want you to just give me an anxiety rating out of 10.
About 8.
About 8, okay. What that dentist did to you when you were a little girl was entirely wrong. However, as a little girl, what you did is blame dentists, whereas what you should have done is blamed him. So based on one dentist who was not very good at his job, you decided to blame all dentists.
Is it fair to blame them all because of one man?
No.
What's the dentist's intention?
Oh.
And you've seen a lot of good dentists, you saw one bad one, and you've been stuck in that moment of that one dentist. How does that make you feel now?
Kind of put a bit of perspective on it.
Right, okay. Well, look, when I show you these again now. Why are you laughing?
Because normally I'd be freaking out.
I did tell you when we got you over it that it would feel dead weird.
It does feel weird. I feel like my heart should be racing, but it's not.
The therapy appears to have worked. Sarah returns to the dentist, and for the first time in more than a decade, she doesn't panic or run away.
How do you feel in the chair?
All right, yeah.
You're happy to do some work today?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Sarah seems completely calm and even allows Dr. Andrew Parashak to carry out some much-needed work.
How are you feeling, Sarah?
After several hours treatment, it's time to see the results.
Ready to have a look at your smile?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Have a look. What do you think?
You tease.
I know. Nik and Eva joined us now alongside Sarah, who can show off her new teeth. So there you are, big smile. What a huge difference. I mean, visually a massive difference, but internally and confidence for you. How has that changed?
Just more than I ever thought it would. It's just more confidence than ever.
Really?
What did you think when you looked at yourself on there when you were panicking?
It just seems so irrational now. Like, looking back at it, it's like a different person.
And she went on to have 5.5 hours worth of treatment.
That's right, yeah, in one go.
Yeah, you were absolutely fine with it, weren't you? Totally relaxed, perfectly fine.
And so the key to this was not to blame all dentists in general, but that one specific one that caused that moment in time that she froze, and that was it for her.
That's absolutely right. And what we gave her examples saying that, you know, if you went to the hairdressers and someone messed your hair up, would you stop going to hairdressers, or would you just try a different one?
It's true, isn't it?
Let's have a look at it before and after. Big smile. There you go.
And that's
I mean, it's just fantastic. So now you have this beautiful smile. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to perform again, do you think?
I don't think I'll go back to holiday parks now. I think I've lived that phase of my life, but I've got more confidence now to actually start my own business as a wedding celebrant. So I can't wait to get going.
So
with
it
that.
really has changed your life.
Absolutely, yeah.
And so you're definitely never ever going to go back to pulling out your own teeth.
No, I promise.
Never again.
You actually did that. Extraordinary.
And
no fear of going to the dentist in the future?
None at all, no. Absolutely
no pain.
fine.
That's the best thing, isn't it, I guess? Because she was in constant pain.
It doesn't hurt.
All the time.
So liberating. Well done, you, and more importantly, well done, you guys again. Fabulous.